Right now, Republicans in polling, right as we're, coming up on the midterms, Republicans hold a double-digit advantage among American voters over who they trust more to handle the economy and, of course, the issue of inflation. Republicans are winning that argument. And unfortunately, the economy and inflation is the number one issue facing voters, according to the voters, as they head to the polls. But here is something that is not talked about enough. According to the analysis of the profit data from corporations here in the United States, inflation only accounts for about 40% of the price increases we have seen over the last 2 years. 54% is nothing more than corporations choosing to raise prices. That 40% I talked about is basically the cost of increased production for those companies, right? Their costs went up 40%, so them raising prices 40% would have made sense, right? It almost, I guess you could say, would be fair because that would be tied to inflation. The costs get passed on to us, so corporations don't take a hit in their profits. But because profits have actually gone up by that 54% number, data analysts were able to look at it and conclude that 54% of inflation is nothing more than corporate greed. So most of the price increases we have seen are from corporate greed. Now the remainder of that, because I got 53%, 40%, the remainder of that is actually wage increases. That's where some of the price increases have been passed along to consumers. So there's your numbers. The majority of the price increases we see today are due to nothing more than corporate greed. How many politicians on the campaign trail are telling you that right now? I know there's some, don't get me wrong. Some people are talking about it. Bernie Sanders has been traveling the country talking about it. Elizabeth Warren has been talking about it in the Senate. Other candidates, some in the House, some in the Senate, have also been talking about this, but not enough of them. And when it comes down to brass tacks here, who's done anything about it? That list is even smaller because technically it's none. Nobody has done anything about it. There's been proposals, actually from Bernie and Elizabeth Warren, proposed legislation, a profit windfall tax. Elizabeth Warren wants to haul these people in front of the Senate and make them answer these tough questions and explain what the hell is going on. But beyond that, we're not seeing anything. If we do not get corporate greed under control, which of course is well within the realm of what Congress can do, but if we do not get it under control, we will never get inflation under control. We, the consumers, will continue to get screwed because nobody's doing anything about the root cause of all of it, which is corporate greed. This study, this analysis confirms it. And it's only going to get worse the longer we continue to do nothing about it. Republicans might be trusted by the public, as I mentioned that poll earlier, to handle this issue, but trust me, they won't. They won't do a damn thing about it. But unfortunately, we're not seeing the Democrats do anything either. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.